Welcome back to Spend Too Much Diecast. What is going on, crew? Welcome back to the channel. To all my returning crew members, if you are new here, welcome to Spend Too Much Diecast, where we do all different types of diecast unboxings, anything from Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Jada, Fast and the Furious, Fan Home, all that good stuff. Alrighty, so today we're going to be unboxing some of the new Hot Wheels XL for 2026. So this is brand new that came out this year. Looks like there's going to be 24 vehicles total. Looks like they're releasing them in waves of 2, 4, 6. 6 cars in the wave. This is your wave 1, where you can get the Porsche, the Supra, the Silverado, the Skyline, the Coupe, and then the Donut Drifter. So I was actually able to find these at Target. I did also order a case that I have not gotten in yet, but I did find these at Target. I did pick up 4 out of the 6. I did not get the Coupe or the Donut, but these things look pretty cool. They are going to have a lot of nice cars this year, so I decided to pick them up so we can unbox them here on the channel. I thought that would be pretty cool to take a look at it. And then after this video, I am going to do another video that's going to compare the Hot Wheels XL to the pullback speeders and the premium ones to see what's the difference, because these look exactly like the pullback speeders, just they don't have the gear mechanism. So as usual though, I am going to go ahead and get these unboxed, and then we'll come back and take a closer look at them. Alrighty, crew, and we are back. So before we get started, I do just like to say thank you to all my crew members, everybody out there who likes, shares, comments, subscribes, all that good stuff. It is because of you, the crew, we do this channel. If you are new here to the channel, take 2 seconds, go down below, hit the subscribe button. That way you can join the Spend Too Much Diecast crew, hit the bell notification, give this video a thumbs up, all that good stuff. All right, so in the beginning of the video, I did say that I was going to do a separate video to compare everything, but I think we're just going to do it all as one. So this will be an unboxing, review, comparison, all that good stuff. But we'll start off by taking a look at the vehicles first, and then we'll do the comparison in the end, and I got a bunch of other vehicles here with us. So these are the brand new for 2026 Hot Wheels XL. This is your first wave. Like I said, I got them all except for 2. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. They are pretty cool. So for scale wise, it really doesn't say what they are. I do know that the premium Hot Wheel premiums, bigger scale, they're scaling them at 1/43rd. So you can probably say that they're around the same. I do have the the pullback speeders to compare them, and then I did bring a Jada 1/32nd vehicle out as well to compare the sizes. But let's go ahead and start it off with the first one that I grabbed, which was the Silverado. And I do have the 3 for sale. I have a Silverado, I have a Supra, and I have the Skyline. So if you want to go definitely down below in the description, you'll see a link tree. If you click that, you'll find all of our social media and our sales page. We sell on eBay, Mercari, and whatnot. So you can find stuff there. So, of course, this is the 1983 Chevy Silverado, and I have seen some posts online that, yes, they did spell Silverado wrong on the bottom. Instead of S-I-L, they did instead of doing S-I-L, they did S-L-I. So, I don't know if you want to consider that an error or not. It's on all of them. When they did the printing on the bottom, they messed up because the printing on the card is correct. It's just on the bottom, and I don't even know if the regular Hot Wheels are like that too, or if they just did it on here. But this is pretty cool looking. So it is pretty heavy. I mean, it is a metal base, or a metal car, and then it does have the plastic base. This one happens to be chrome. So I mean, it's got some weight to it. It's basically taking a Hot Wheel car and blowing it up. So they went with original decos that you already saw on Hot Wheels, which you'll see the next 2 I have. I do have this one in a Hot Wheel version. I just didn't have it with me. So you do get the full side graphics, hood graphics. Of course, nothing on the hood or on the grille because it is all chrome. But overall, pretty cool. You can see the interior, you can see the bed. It's got the wheels on it. So, I mean, it is pretty cool. It does roll really nicely. These are not pullbacks like the pullback ones, so you can't pull them back and they'll go. But overall, pretty cool. It is going to be kind of hard to display these. I mean, you can't display them like normal Hot Wheels. They will take up a little bit more room. Same with if you keep them carded. I'm sure eventually the companies will make protectors for them, but as of right now, I don't know of any protectors out there that'll fit these or anything like that. But this one is pretty cool. I think this one was the most popular one out of this set as usual. All right, next up, I do have, actually, let's do the Porsche next, just because I have the two Hot Wheels of this. I do have the Porsche as well for this one, but I don't have it out with me. But this one, they're saying it's a 1997 Porsche 934.5. Copyright in 2026. So basically, like I said, it's the same paint job as the regular car. So it does look pretty cool. The hair a little bit more detailed just because they're on the bigger size. So I mean, that will be kind of cool. We have the Porsche deco on the front, painted headlights, no back deco. But then when you look at the interior, I think it's pretty cool too, because look how much more detailed it is. Well, I mean, Hot Wheels are detailed too, but with it being a little bit bigger, you can kind of see a little bit more stuff that's in there. Like those look like NOS tanks in there or something. So overall, pretty cool. I guess I'm going to collect some of these. I think I'm only going to collect the castings that I normally collect for Hot Wheels. I don't think I'm going to get anything different unless it's like a paint job that I like. All right, so next up, we have the Supra. I did bring out the little one too, just so we can compare. But they're saying it's a 94 Toyota Supra MK4. Again, you have the 2026 copyright. These are riveted. So this is a plastic base die-cast car. So no taillight decos on this. You do have the full side Greddy deco, and you get the headlight deco. Paint job on these are actually pretty good as well. Again, there's your interior. Looks pretty nice, detailed. I'm sure that we will find some of these where the side graphics could possibly be, like, see, it's chipped there and stuff like that. So you're not going to get a perfect paint job, even though they are on a bigger scale. All right, so then here is the Hot Wheel version. So this is the normal Hot Wheel version here. It basically looks the same. No taillight deco on that. You get the full, and no headlight deco. So they did a little bit different on the bigger one. So when you take the two, there's the original Hot Wheel. They did put different rims on this one as well, so it's not the same wheels. But overall, pretty cool. Also, the interior is different. This one seems to be black, and they did a gray one on this one. So a little bit different, but a little bit bigger. So you can kind of see the difference. So there's your 1/64th, and if you consider this a 1/43rd, there's going to be your scale difference. All right, then the last one up, we have the Nissan Skyline GTR R32, 1990 Skyline GTR BNR 32. Pretty cool, like I said, plastic base, and then the vehicle itself is die cast. So we do have the full taillight deco with the Skyline GTR side graphics, which is kind of cooler on the bigger scale because you can see them better, and headlight deco. So this we did get headlight and taillight. So pretty cool. Of course, you got the right-hand drive. So you got like the wiper blade on the back, cast it in. And then here is your Hot Wheel version. So I mean, it basically is like they blew it up. So this one has the same wheels on it, which is nice. So the normal Hot Wheel version did not get headlight deco, but the bigger version did. But both of them did get the taillight deco. So that is kind of cool. All right, I guess. I think they're kind of cool. It'd be cool as a kid to play with them as well, or as a collector. Well, it's got the same casting. So yeah, so basically they took the regular Hot Wheel version of this and blew it up to make it a bigger scale. So I guess pretty cool. So far, I think that all the themes they're coming out with are ones that have already been as Hot Wheels. All right, so now let's just do a quick comparison of the two. So I guess we'll pull out the Supra. I have a couple of the pullbacks, like here's the Demon. Here is a Porsche Safari. I do have a regular Porsche 911 here as well. And then I only have one 1/43rd scale. And of course it's the EK9. So that's the only one that I was able to pull out. So I just want to kind of see what the difference is between what the XL is compared to the premiums. So I'm guessing the premiums have a lot more detailed. They're going to have a metal base, metal car, and then their tires are real riders like a normal premium. This one is also screwed in. It is not riveted, so you can always take it apart. It's got a lot more detail on the bottom, having different color paint. None of the doors or hoods or anything open. We do have the full taillight deco. Even like the taillights on here are actually like a plastic piece. It's not just a painting. It's actually like a lens. Same with the front ones. So that's where you're getting your extra money. I think these retail at like $24. So that is why you're paying a little bit extra, because you actually have real plastic for headlights and taillights, not just paint. Two-tone interior or different interior, rubber wheels, extra paint on the bottom. So that is your premium. And they're saying that this is a 1/43rd. And if you compare it to the XL, I would consider the XL being bigger. So I guess we can do a quick comparison on size first. So here's your Hot Wheel, which is 1/64th. Then you have your premiums, which are 1/43rd. And then you have your XL. And then I did bring out a Jada 1/32nd. So we'll put that there. So if this is 1/43rd and this is 1/32nd, these have got to be like a 1, so 60, 40, 30, so between 60 and 30. I don't know, they would be like a 1/38th, maybe a 1/29th, something like that, because then in the middle between this and this would be a 1/55th, which is like a little bit bigger. But so I would consider these a little bit bigger than 1/43rd, but not exactly a 1/32nd. So they're between a 1/43rd and a 1/32nd. And then compare it again, here is compared to this pullback. So this pullback is a little bit bigger, but it could just be because of the car. Like, it doesn't necessarily is the casting, because different cars are different sized. Because like here is the Porsche Safari. So maybe the pullbacks, no, because then look at this pullback. This Porsche is the same size. So it's around the 1/43rd to just a little bit bigger. But there you can see. Okay, so now the last thing I just want to compare quick is what's the difference between the pullbacks compared to the XLs, because they're about the same. So minus the deco, these decos have never been the same deco as Hot Wheels. I mean, they might have been, but I do know the biggest thing is it is a pullback. Well, I took the mechanism out, so I do take mechanisms out. Okay, so they are pullbacks, so you can pull it back, let it roll. On all my pullbacks, I actually take the gear out of it, so they just freely roll, kind of like the XLs. So, I mean, what's the difference, really? So you have a base of, they're both plastic bases. Well, this one might be a little bit metal. The XLs are riveted in when the other ones are screwed in, which is nice, because then I could take them apart to get rid of the mechanism, and I think that's why they screw them in case they do have to put the mechanism in or take it out. They don't have to break the rivet. I mean, otherwise, plastic base, I mean, they both got pretty nice size graphics and everything, so it's not a graphic thing. And these retail at $4.99, and I think the pullback speeders are anywhere from like $4.99 to like $5 or $6. So you're not paying any more. So, and they still are unless they're not going to do the pullback speeders this year. I have no idea. I have seen them release new ones, but I don't know, guys. Instead of rambling on, there is the thing. So hopefully you guys can kind of take this comparison into your own opinion, what you think the scale is. Are you guys going to collect these? Like I said, I'm only going to collect the ones that I think are cars that I collect. So for right now, we have the regular Hot Wheels, we have the Hot Wheels XL, we have the Hot Wheels pullback speeders, and then we have the Hot Wheel premiums. So, and then of course you also do have like the Elite 64 and specialties like that. Then you also have the RLC cars are different prices, but I think it's kind of cool that they're coming out with something different. I don't know why they just didn't release these as pullback speeders and just keep one line and not make a whole new line. But there it is, guys. There's the video. I will stop rambling. Thank you for watching it. Hopefully you guys watched it all the way to the end. Do have some good information. But thank you for watching this. Once I get some new ones out, we'll definitely do an unboxing. But thank you for watching the unboxing here at Spend Too Much Diecast. Everybody have a good day, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye.